Good evening and welcome to 365 Days of Amazing Stories with Theo Mayer. Here we are on day 49 of 2024, and I'm going to continue the story of Angulimala the Robber. He was to his last victim. He needed but one more finger for the necklace, the grisly garland of fingers that he wore around his neck. He was elated. Finally, this miserable life that he had been living would come to an end. He would gain his freedom, according to his teacher, the Brahmin. Angulimala hid himself in the shadows in the forest along the road. He was waiting for his last victim. Ahimsaka, or Angulimala's mother, sobbing, had been heard by the Buddha, who had gone to see what was the matter with her and to console her. When he heard the story, he said, "Go home. I will seek him out. I will find him and bring him home." And so he started off on the road through the forest where Angulimala was waiting. Angulimala waited until the Buddha had just passed him, and then stepping out into the road said, "Traveler, stop." But the Buddha would not stop. He just kept walking. And he said, "I need not stop, for I have already stopped." But he started walking, or kept walking. And Angulimala said, "Do with these moments what you wish, for they will be your last." And raising his spear, he was about to throw it, but realized that this traveler had walked to a distance further than what he could throw his spear. So he began to walk behind the Buddha, but as he was walking, he did not know who this traveler was. He could not catch up, so he started running. The Buddha walked on, not in a hurry, just step by step along the road. Angulimala is now running along the road, but he's getting no closer. He runs and runs. He has bow and arrows, spear, sword at his side, and he's running, but never is he getting closer, never close enough to throw his spear or even to hit the Buddha with an arrow. His sides are heaving. He's out of breath as he runs and runs along. Finally, he can go no further. And leaning against his spear, he stops. Traveler, please. Oh, what are you doing?" The Buddha stopped. He said, "I'm stopped, but you are not. How can you say that you are stopped and I am not? You've just gone off at a pace, even though walking, I could not catch you." The Buddha said, I've stopped harming anyone or anything, while you have not. Right then, when the Buddha said these words, it was as if something changed inside of Angulimala. It was just, the world around him began to almost ripple, like with waves going through it, and you could see little as if things were shrouded or made out of light, little specks of light. He beheld this and felt awakening and awakening before him. He saw everything, what he had done, what he was attempting to do, and even who this being was that was standing before him. The Buddha was suddenly only mere feet away, and looking into Angulimala's eyes said, "Are you ready to leave this life?" Angulimala said, of course, yes. Yes, I am ready to leave this life. Okay, O harmless one, then come and follow me. But Angulimala said, "No, I cannot follow you. You must call the king and have him bring soldiers. They must slay me for what I have done. I cannot live with this burden of all these deaths." "Do not worry about this. Have patience. Patience, the time will come. For now, rise and follow me." So Angulimala stood and began to make his way back toward his original city, Suravati. We'll see what happens next. The robber of life, now following behind the Buddha. Okay, thanks for joining. Have a good rest of your day or evening.